my next step in the van build is to install the shower, and inside the shower is going to be set a composting toilet. And this is the shower pan that I purchased, and it is 24 inches by 36 3/4. And the drain is in this corner here, and after looking underneath the van, I figured that the best orientation is going to be 24 inches deep this way, 36 3/4 inches long that way, and when I drill a hole through the van in about this area through the floor, there is nothing underneath structurally that would prevent me from drilling a hole through the floor and putting the drain in. And the drain that I currently have is this guy here. It's going to sit in like that, and then we're going to connect from the drain into this tubing system, and that's going to be underneath the van. And this is a backflow prevention device that will keep the odors out of the gray water tank from coming back and up into the shower area. So this is going to be underneath the van. It's going to be like that on top of the shower, and a little connecting tube will connect those together. So first thing I have to do is build a wooden structure to house the shower pan. So I use the router to make to cut back on the material, so when it gets on my shower pan along this front edge, it's going to fit up here like this, even with this edge. Then I plan to seal right through here and then put a cap over the top. So that's the plan. I made a square box, I guess you would call it, without a bottom, and I've routed the front, and it's higher. My little square box here is higher in the front than the rest of the sides, and that's going to help support my pan, my shower pan, and that drops into the box. And this front edge here is even with the shower pan, so I can put some sealing in it and attach this tight, and then put maybe a cap over the top of some sort. But that's the plan. Now I can start to frame in the shower box. And there's the first section of a shower wall. I've taken a 2x3 stud and I cut it in half to make this wall on the side of the sink a little bit thinner, so the shower pan will be back by an inch or so more, which will give more space for the bed. And I'll continue to build the wall out here and see how that goes. When I started building the van, I needed to decide on the layout of what this is going to look like. So I figured out that on this side of the van I needed a bed, a toilet, shower, a sink, and right behind the driver's seat, a place to back a wheelchair in so I can do a transfer into the front seat. So I figured I needed about 30 inches to back a wheelchair in, and that kind of defined this space. Then I needed my sink, and I basically drew a square where I thought at the time the sink might be, and then another space for the shower. And after I've gotten finished laying out everything and I'm starting to build in the shower because I've got the sink now installed, the shower base when it goes in here, I want the shower to be back as far as possible, so I free up as much space in the aisle. Well, in order to do that, I'm going to have to mount the back structure of my 2x3s. Instead of mounting them normally like a stud, I want to turn them and mount them on the flat and try to get it going up as straight as possible. And the real protruding part of the wall is going to be right up here because the steel structure of the van kind of bulges out a little bit here, so I'm going to try to get the wall to come as close to this as possible. So that's why I cut this 2x3 down and fitted it in to the corner and shoved it back far enough that this wall is going to come up close to this protruding section of the van. So when I put my wall board on for the shower, it pretty much comes up just about touching this spot here. And that will allow the sink or the shower pan to be back far enough to give me as much clearance coming through here with a wheelchair as possible. So I'm now got my studs cut to mount in this area. So that's going to go in there like that. this back wall. Take 2. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, hello.
Are you done?
No, I wouldn't say I'm done.
You're pretty close.
Well, closer than I was before.
Yeah, you got a nice dishes and everything going. What else you have to do? Shower, the bathroom shower? And
Yeah, this is the bathroom shower. I've just started to get. Got the sink in. I did a cantilever accessible sink.
yeah,
And got a shelf in. Got a speaker in.
yeah.
3 more to go. Got this side done.
I gotta go on that side.
So yeah, no, it's yeah. Come look through the back door. You see a better view. The 10-foot folding ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
She is coming, man. It's
yeah,
coming.
no, I made half decent progress because the wiring was huge.
Yeah, that's that we always say if you build a building, all the stuff that's really the most important stuff is inside the walls, and everybody doesn't see it, right?
That's right.
That's a lot of work we've done before you even start putting drywall up.
When it's all done, all the piping, the water systems, the electrical systems, you don't even see it.
Yeah, but it's a lot of work. What's
But
this one for?
That's USB. So it's going to be a counter on here. So that's a USB charger.
Oh, nice.